Let's do some problems. You need to look for the keywords. First, once you see the compounded, and we focus on the keyword right after this compounded. Here we have annually, semi-annually, monthly, and quarterly. Then for the N, number of time periods, annually is the simplest. So suppose with 10 years, 5%, you just 5 because we already have the percent symbol on our calculator. And here the semi-annually in the time 2 because a year has 2 half a year. And the monthly 12 months, so time 12 and time 4. Every 3 months is 1 quarter. And here is divided by. So divided by 2, 12, 4. Okay, let's do some problems. So the first question, we find the keywords is compounded, then the right after the compounded is semi-annually. So we know this N is 10 years times 2. And interest, this 8% is per year. So need 8 divided by 2. Okay, so end of each 6 months. So we pay here payment, we choose end. 9,000, that means out of pocket, so negative 9,000. Then find the present value. So go up, go to PV, reset to 0, then cover the 0, alpha, enter. So you see we get this answer. Okay, now let's go to the second question. Compounded and quarterly. Okay, so now we go 10 years, so 10 times 4. And interest rate is 7.9 divided by 4. Okay, here is you withdraw every month, so get the money. So now this you need go deposit. So here you negative 150000, then go to payment. Here set end, so we choose end, and payment cover the 0, alpha, enter. Now third question. Let's reset all these numbers. First, keyword is compounded quarterly. So 5 need divided by 4, and time is unknown, so reset to 0. Okay, now we go to N, cover the N, alpha, enter. So you need to add 1, round up, 60 quarters. Now let's go to number 4. Keyword compounded quarterly. So N 9 years need times 4. The percent is 6.6 divided by 4. And it's at the beginning of each quarter. We need to go down this. The payment is beginning. So enter, then go back from the present value. So reset to 0, cover the 0, alpha, enter. Then we get this answer. Number 5. Compounded annually, that's the simplest. 5.4911, and also beginning, so we choose beginning. Payment negative 5, 4 zeros. Then look for the present values. Reset to 0, cover the 0, alpha, enter. Number 6. Compounded semi-annually. So 2. 4 years, 4 times 2. And also the beginning, here is deposit. So later you get money back. So it's negative 1150. Then go payment, reset to 0, cover the 0, alpha, enter. So that you could get the money every half year. Okay. Number 7 is compounded annually. First, since he was born, parents invested 1,600. So his present value is negative 1,600. Why negative? Because deposit out of pocket, later get the money back. 19 years later, what's the future value? Cover the 0, alpha, enter. So now he's 19 years old now. So this becomes the present value. So 0 is negative, this copy this. Then let's go this future value, we don't need it. So we set 0. Then we the next 4 years, every year how much money he could get. So this is 4, interest still this 5, then payment. He could get the money back. So cover the 0, alpha, enter. Now, okay, now let's do number 8. So the keywords compounded, then monthly, then the 15 years. So 15 monthly need times 12. And interest rate is 9.6 divided by 12. And the present value, he invested 1.7 million. So invested, so out of pocket, so negative 17, then 5 zeros. Then how much he could get it back end of each month. So we need to go down here and change it to end, then cover this payment, alpha, enter.